What is happening? When did this all start to happen? Here in the Czech Republic, people are very aware of what is happening and that there is war very close. They're almost our neighbors. There's one country between Ukraine and us. I'm not so sure if Germany is so aware of that fact, because out of a couple of people, only 2 have asked me about how things are going. And yes, we know that there is war. We know here. Czech Republic, they were occupied. 1968. The Russians marched into this country. Luckily for everybody, the Czechs just didn't fight, so nothing happened. But it was no pleasure. And the entire East is aware of what it actually means to have war. Even in Germany, my grandparents, my granddad had to flee from Poland at one point. So he was an immigrant to Germany when he was a child. That must have been so traumatizing. It was so traumatizing. I saw him talk about it, losing all his face and all his everything. It was horrible. He couldn't talk about it. My grandma told me that there was a French soldier and he gave her syrup or bread or both. I don't remember something. It was like, she was 3 years old. What the heck? I don't know. Bad stories. And here there are so many stories. Parents, grandparents, they know what it means to be under communism. They know what it means to have Russians here. They all know. And they're so aware of history. And we're living in the 21st century. And they're marching in like almost 100 years ago. What have they learned? Have they learned anything from history? Honestly, it doesn't look like. So what actually is going on that people are so aware here, despite that everybody is talking about, of course? Well, gas prices, I think that's an obvious one. They're so far up. It's so bad. Wheat is probably going to be more and more expensive. Not yet, but that might come. And shelves are more and more empty, so people start to just buy in advance. And there are these backpacks you can buy with basically an entire survival kit so that you can just go if anything would happen. People buy those more and more. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I didn't do it so far. I'm honestly thinking about it. I don't know. Everywhere are flags. Ukrainian flags. Everywhere. Tons of homepages. When you get cash, wherever. Help for Ukraine, spend here. It's like you're just constantly aware. Everywhere you see something, you hear it in the news, you see videos from people involved into this, like being there. Experiencing war in the 21st century like this. How is that possible? I don't understand it. As if we don't even have a pandemic going on. I don't understand why. And then, of course, we start to have immigrants. This must be terrible for them. Some said, well, there is no home anymore where I can go to. And then there's maybe a handful of people, maybe 3, maybe less, maybe only 1 person who wants this war. Yeah? Nobody wants this war. And it affects the entire world. The entire world. Everybody gets it. Unless you don't need wheat, gas, and petrol, then you're good. But other than that, it's everywhere. War has never been so close. I mean, since I live, there has been always war somewhere, but that close. Why can the world not stop this crazy person? This needs to end. Nobody wants this. Nobody wants this. Look at Ukrainians. Look at the spirit a lot of them have. That they're standing there, basically putting up their middle fingers towards Russia, where you also see videos of Russians texting their moms saying, I don't know how I landed here, I don't want to do this, I just want to go home. And Ukrainians just standing there with their spirit for their country. And their president, isn't that amazing? I mean, isn't Zelensky a hero? I think he deserves so much credit. And every time I hear or see that he's standing there with his people, just wanting to be in peace in his country, I'm so moved. And I don't get it. I really don't get it. Why do people have to suffer for a bunch of people, I don't know, for more power, more money, for what? It'll make nobody happier. Fucking nobody. Nobody ever will be happier. Today I've heard that it might be that conversations between the countries are going kind of well. Whatever kind of well means, I don't know. I really hope that this comes to an end very soon. I mean, whether this is going to be World War III or not, let's face the truth. The entire world faces these consequences because of 1, maybe 2, maybe 5, I don't know, people being out of their minds, like literally out of their minds. I can't use words as strong as what I need to describe that right now, but you get it, right? I donated because I think Ukrainians need help. So if I don't know if you want to do this too, there are links in the description below, and I think they need it. Thank you for watching. I don't know how you feel about all of this. Tell me. The world really needs to stick together more than ever now, I think. And I hope you all are well. I see you very, very soon.